Nation, yes, we are back with another show. And this guy right here is no stranger. He is family of the show. Shout out to my guy, Oakland Knight, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm fired up tonight, brother, dude. Like when you could take two of your passions and bring them together, it's perfect. Are you getting feedback?
No, you sound good on my end.
There we go.
Yeah, you good. Shout out to everybody in the chat, you guys. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I do not have the membership thing pinned up top, you guys. All right, it's not pinned tonight. I have something else pinned up top, and I want Oakland Knight to break this down because tonight is a special show. This isn't a regular show. Don't get me wrong. Me and my brother are definitely going to talk Raiders.
Absolutely.
And we're going to do that during this whole process. But we're here for a bigger reason, a bigger purpose. My brother, let everybody know what we are here for.
All right, nation. So as everybody knows, it's November 30th. It's Giving Tuesday across the world right now. So this is a time for everybody to give. It's that time of giving season. And I work for a nonprofit, Valley Center for the Blind, right here in Fresno, California. Most of you probably know, I'm legally blind. So my job at Valley Center for the Blind is I'm an education and outreach specialist. I go out and I find clients and I help blind people find their way through sight loss. So I do a lot of peer mentoring. I mess with the youth a lot. I've really been in with the youth lately. I'll be sharing a story with you guys in a little bit. But I go and talk to senior centers. Well, anyway, we have an ILS program, and it's called Independent Living Skills. And it's one of the key teaching assignments that we have at our Valley Center for the Blind clinic in Fresno. We serve all the way from Fresno all the way up through Bakersfield. We serve that whole area. So what ILS is it's independent living skills where we teach people how to pay bills, manage money, do their laundry, cook, manage the kitchen, just how to live independently. O&M training so they could travel on buses, do their own shopping. And honestly, I was doing YouTube even before I found Valley Center for the Blind, but it's one of my biggest drives to like be here right now on your show, Graphk, and the plans that I have in the future for my own channel, because one of the reasons I left YouTube and stopped making Raider content was because I needed to go find my confidence. I needed to go find who I was as a blind person, accept my sight loss, learn some skills, and Valley Center for the Blind did that for me. So tonight, to kind of pay back and pay it forward, I thought it'd be good to unite the nation with my cause in my drive in life, to kind of show the culture of the Raidernation and show what we stand for. We're not just about the Raiders, right? We're about our communities. We're about giving back to those who are in need. And I could tell you right now, there's millions of people in the world who suffer from sight loss and blindness that need us, nation, for sure.
So, you guys, I'm telling y'all now, my brother Oakland Knight sent me the link. I went and checked it out. Great nonprofit organization. Love the website, the purpose, man. Just everything that they stand for over there. I love it. The link is up top, you guys, and it is right here on the screen. Every dollar going to that fund will go to Valley. It will go to the Valley Center. Yes. Period, point blank. So you guys, I'm not putting anything up. I ask of you guys, please do not do any super chats, because those do not go through. YouTube content creators, we know we get paid once a month, and it doesn't happen until the end of next month, pretty much for me. So I want everyone to go to this link. If you can, $1, $2, whatever us as a nation can do. Because what I'm going to do is, I was waiting for us to come on here because I'm going to donate, and I'm going to go to it right now. I actually have this live on Facebook as well. And I have, if anybody's watching on Facebook, I have it's pinned to the thing. So let me show you real quick. Right here. Be the first to donate. Valley Center, you can go right there. It's kind of bright. But I'm gonna go donate right now. So if anybody in the nation, man, can help our brothers nonprofit out, it'd be a beautiful thing. This is a very, 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 very good cause. This is something that one of our brothers deals with on the regular, and he's very, very passionate about it. And you know how we do in the nation. We stand behind our brothers. We stand behind our sisters. If it means that much to him, it means that much to me. And to be honest, I want to get more involved now, because I know how much it means to you.
And I
So
appreciate that, man.
we can do these shows whenever you want, brother. Let me see. I'm gonna do some real quick. All right. I'm donating $25 right now, you guys. I'm gonna start it off. Okay.
And a real fun story. I was in a meeting last week. I have them every Wednesday, so I'll actually have this meeting tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to bring us some awesome news. So I was sitting in the meeting, and the Giving Tuesday mission came up, and they were all talking. Oh, we're on the late train, and I'm sitting there thinking, man, this would be such a great opportunity to merge my two passions together.
Yeah.
And because one of the reasons when I came on YouTube, Graphk, that's why I love your channel, dude. Because when I started doing YouTube, my whole idea was to help kind of change the not our culture of the Raider Nation, but the way that people viewed our culture as being the Raider Nation, right? We get a bad rap sometimes. A lot of people look at us in a negative light. They don't understand how huge the Raider Nation is in communities. I've worked with Violator. I've worked with Storm Raider, Kukui. Like, these guys are more, Gorilla. All these guys do more than just dress up on Sundays and bang the side of the stadium, man. Those guys are out there in the community helping out organizations like Valley Center for the Blind, Children's Hospital here in Fresno. I know Kukui was a big part of that. Derek Carr is a big part of that. So, I mean, the Raider Nation gives back. So when they started talking, I kind of chimed in and I said, hey, I have an idea. I'm going to hit my boy Graphk up. And one of the leaders of Valley Center for the Blind is a Raider fan.
Love it.
And
Love
actually watched me when I was doing my early stuff on YouTube. And when I went into to get my assessment done at Valley Center for the Blind, he had came in and he was like, hey, he showed me a couple of like screen readers and things. And then he goes, hey, we all done here? We're good? And I said, yeah, we're good. He goes, I'm a big fan. And I said, what? He said, I'm a big fan. I watch you on YouTube.
Oh,
so I was like, wow, like that was like the come to moment for me, right? I was like, wow. So I was meant to be here. So, when I brought it up, I'm like, hey, I want to ask my boy Graphk. We'll kind of put it out there and see if we could raise some money.
Yeah.
And the main leader was kind of like, really? And then he goes, yeah, he could do it. So I kind of got the pressure on us a little bit, Nation. But you know what? It doesn't matter what we make. The idea is just to show how giving we are. So it doesn't matter if it's $100 tonight to $1,000. You know what?
Whatever.
I love you guys. And just Graphk for doing this, man. I appreciate you, brother.
My brother. Hey, man, that's what we do. And that's what we all should be doing as a Raider community, man. So maybe I can bring a few other guys on in a little while as well. Have them raise some awareness. You guys, if you do decide on donating, please let me know when you do. And I would like to get in every question that we have possible in tonight. We are definitely going to talk Raiders football, you guys. I'm telling you now, but we just want to make sure that we can raise some awareness to this really, 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 really great organization. Jesse says, where did you leave it? It's on the screen right here, brother, and it's actually pinned up top. All you do is hit the link up top. It'll take you right to the donate button, and you can do a one-time donate. You can monthly donate. It doesn't matter. $1, 50 cents, $5, $10, $100, whatever you guys can do is for a great cause, man. This is bigger than us. It's way bigger than us. Like I said, man, one of our brothers is actually legally blind. If this is going to help him, we should be in this corner 110% behind this. Shout out to Patney, man. My boy MP said I just sent over $75. My dog.
That's my dog, brother. Thank you.
We're already at $100, just like that.
Bam.
Just like that. Just like that. So there we go, man. Shout out to everybody. And once again, no supers tonight, you guys. This isn't about the channel. This is about something bigger. So hit that link up top. If you guys want to become a part of this and want to donate to it, hit the link up top. Shout out to Freddie, man. What's up, Docs? Shout out to Oakland Raider Night. Yes, man. A lot of people, I loved it because when I posted this on Instagram, I put it on Twitter. You'd be shocked, brother. A lot of people were like, oh my God, I grew up watching him. And I watched Oakland Night. Like, a lot of people were really excited to see you tonight, my brother. So just know, whenever you do decide to come back to this and be more, bro, you're very much wanted within the community.
It's in the works, man. I got a studio being built at the house. It should be done. So I'll be going full time, making videos next season for sure. But I'll be back this year too.
There we go. I love it. I love it. One more time, you guys. Up top, the link is pinned. If you guys want to support a great cause, I'm going to be repeating that tonight. You guys, look, it's going to get. I'm pushing this shit into people's heads tonight. Let's
any
talk about
questions
this.
anybody has on blindness in general, because there's a big misconception of what blindness is. Any questions anybody has about my site, other people's site, what blindness is a spectrum. So if you guys have questions about that too, I'm here to answer it. I'm here to advocate and educate everybody on what blindness really is and how many people actually suffer from blindness. Blindness doesn't mean you just see darkness. There's people that see that are blind too. So I'm here to answer that too, but I'm here to talk Raiders too, baby.
Actually, my brother, man, he may be in here in a minute. My brother Emmerich, he lost an eye, and I believe his other one is going out. So he knows exactly. I know if he pops in, I know he's definitely going to want to be a part of this, man.
Sure.
And I know that he would love to hear your story as well, my brother. Shout out to Jamie, man. He said, just donated, fam. Salute to the nation and respect to OG Knight and Docs. My brother, man, I appreciate you, King. 831, please share again about the nonprofit. It's up top, brother. It's up top. You just hit the button and it goes straight to, and you can read about it too, you guys. We don't want you to just donate to something you don't know nothing about. Go to the website. It's simple and plain. It gives you everything about what this organization stands for and what it does. I read everything, you know what I mean? So make sure you go over there and do your homework as well. Because I know a lot of people, they don't just want to donate to anything. You guys, I know you want to know where your money's going and what it's doing. So trust me, hit that site and definitely check it out. Shout out to Raider Profit, man. Just donated $25. I'm also a minister and I help one of my blind brothers. So I know the difficulty plus pain. Blind people need trustworthy people in their life. Raider Profit, man, that is beautiful, my brother. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna have to match another 25 when I get out of here too. So keep it moving, you guys. If you guys can, man. Great cause. It's a great cause. While everybody's checking it out, reading it up, let's talk some Raider football, man. How do you feel about coming off this big win, Thanksgiving Day, against the Dallas Cowboys? Another one of those big teams. It's the Raiders, it's the Cowboys, it's the Niners, it's the Packers, the Steelers. It's those big time teams. It's always good to beat one of them, right? I mean, it's always good to go in and beat the I don't care if we were at that point 1-6. Like we go and beat the Cowboys, it's like we can live with that, right? How do you feel about that W, man? What did you take from it, my brother? And how do you feel going into Allegiant Stadium come Sunday with the Washington football team on the agenda?
Well, it's 50-50. Let me flip a coin real quick. I'm kidding, man. I ain't flip that coin shit. I ain't gonna flip that coin shit.
Trust the coin. Trust the coin.
Like the coin, dude. No. I was hyped, dude. I was hyped, man. My son came down, and fun fact, dude, the Raiders have not lost when I watched the game with my boy this year. So we talked about it. So fuck the coin.
Hey, with him,
my son, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool because when Carr hit D-Jax for that 56-yarder, man, I really think that was the moment where Carr felt himself again.
Yeah.
We as fans, we take it for granted the relationships these guys build as teammates, right? Yep. We talk about how we are close as a nation, and look what we're doing here tonight, right? But these guys battled all offseason. Carr had 2 years with Ruggs, or should we say number 11, right?
Yeah.
I think that really hurt Carr, man. I think the Gruden thing hurt Carr, but I think what Ruggs was going through and everything that he is going to be going through, Carr's soft like that. But I think Ruggs was a bigger part of Carr's confidence and all the yardage he was putting up.
Definitely.
So when he was able to hit D-Jax deep, and the Dallas Cowboys had to sit there and be like, oh, we got to watch D-Jax. We got to watch that deep ball. I think Carr started to open up again and really push this offense down the field. And that's where we started getting the penalties. So I think that was one of the key plays. It's early on that really set us in motion to have a big offensive day and win that football game.
Thank you for DC for shutting me up, because that's all I've been asking for. That was what I was asking for, my brother. We know what DC can do when he's at the top of his game, but we also know what happens when he's not. And the thing with this team is, yes, we need DC at the top at all times, because that's just how we can't win without DC. We just right now we can't win without it. We need him to show up. It's sad, but we're 6-0 when he throws for over 300 yards. So we definitely need him to show. So when that deep pass happened to D-Jax, and mind you guys, D-Jax has owned the Cowboys in his career. He's owned them when he's with Philly, Washington, Tampa Bay. He's owned the Cowboys his whole career. So shout out to D-Jax. I'm excited to see. Real quick though, shout out to James Moore, donated $25. Shout out to Terrence. He said, I just donated. Shout out to Sean, just donated. Nice. Much love and respect to both of you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man, doing their thing, brother. We appreciate you guys, man. We
Much
love y'all
and respect, Nation.
so much, man, so much. But how do you think moving forward, D-Jax? Because look, he almost had one against the Chiefs in which, you know, he did a little too much, trying to put a little too finesse on it, a little too much finesse on it, and we seen what happened. But how do you think moving forward with D-Jax, like, how do you think he's going to perform? Can we expect this on a week in and week out basis with the 34-year-old speedster?
He's got the speed, right?
Yeah.
He's got the speed, and that's what Carr needed. Carr needed someone that's going to open this offense up and take it downfield. So it's up to D-Jax at this point. We saw that he still has it, right? He had that breakaway speed. The minute he caught that ball, boom, he had to break one tackle and he was gone. So now teams are going to have to respect him in this offense.
Yeah.
Right. No questions about him being 34 years old, slowing down. I mean, the boy still has enough juice to break the back end of a defense off.
Yeah.
And that's what Carr needs. And now we need Edwards, which I don't know if it's going to happen, Nation. I've been saying this all year long. And Edwards shows some good things, but Edwards needed someone to set him free too. And we're out Waller, but Renfro started to light it up. You notice when Renfro had over 100 yards too.
Yep. He had like
our leading receiver.
Was it like 130 or something, somewhere around there? I think D-Jax had 110 or somewhere around there.
Right.
Either way, D-Jax and Hunter had both over 100, and I think Zay had around 60, 70.
And as much as I didn't like Gruden's style of offense, I mean, it was good in the early 90s, but, you know, it's kind of outdated. You know, Gruden knew what this offense needed. It needed speed, and that's why he went and drafted Ruggs. That's exactly why he got Ruggs. Ruggs had a role. So D-Jax got to fill that spot because it really helps the offense go. And Carr's a system guy. You know, this is not Carr's offense, by the way. He does really good in it, but this is not his style. He wants to go downfield. Look at him at Fresno State.
That's all he did.
So now that, you know, I think Gruden saw that and was actually opening up this offense early on in the season and saying, "Do your thing, man. Push it downfield."
Yeah.
And losing Ruggs hurt. Losing Gruden hurt.
So
He's
what do you
find
think
himself right now?
Why do you think we're so conservative now? Do you think it's because of, you know, Richie B not ever being a head coach before Greg Olson taking over the reins? Like, we're just so conservative, man. Like in fourth down, short situations, not going for it. Like in the red zone, it's just pretty much we already can tell what we're gonna do. I'm still trying to figure out why we're so conservative on the offensive side of the ball sometimes, man. Like, get creative, do some out. You know, I mean, we have the personnel, man. For everybody that was saying DC doesn't have weapons, it proved this past week that he has the weapons. I mean, these guys can go out and pass the ball. And I said this yesterday. Shout out to my brother Phil Jones and Phil Robinson of Unfiltered Truth. A lot of people saying Brian Edwards can't pass the ball. I mean, can't catch the ball. He's only missed one pass all year long. It was a big one. Don't get me wrong. I think it was the Miami game. It could have been a TD. It was right in his hands. But he hasn't missed a lot of balls. So I hate the conservative play, man. Look, let DC do what he did at Fresno State. Just let him just fling that thing.
Yes.
There's a reason why he's number 4, you guys. For those who don't know, Brett Favre was his favorite player growing up. He's a gunslinger. That's what Brett Favre was known for. And I guarantee you, DC patented his game after him.
Yes.
So, you know, you got to let him do his thing. Real quick, you guys, I want you guys to know, because I see everybody starting to pile in now, this show is a special show. We're raising awareness and raising funds for a great nonprofit organization. The link is up top, you guys, if you want to donate. No super chats. I'm telling you, just go straight there and donate, man. You can personalize it, put your name on it, get a receipt. Let us know that you guys, help the cause. But it's a very, 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 very great organization. Shout out to T. Here's the link right here, you guys. Valley Center for the Blind. Our own brother, Oakland Knight, is legally blind, so this means that much more. You guys, let's support one of our own, and let's put a couple dollars into it, man, and let's definitely support our own. How do you feel going into this game Sunday, brother, against the Washington football team? After watching them, I know did you watch the game last night?
Yes, and I was watching with you guys with it too. But
okay, gotcha. Yeah, my God.
But the thing is that, you know, with the Raiders, it really comes down to confidence right now.
Yeah.
And philosophy. And I think I was talking to you on your coffee and convo. I was sending you some messages talking about the philosophy of the Raiders. You know, Al's the GOAT. We all know Al is the GOAT. He's the mecca of what we stand for as Raidernation. But at the end of the day, especially at the back end of his life, you know, he was just as stubborn. People forget how much power he gave Gruden when Gruden was here in the 90s.
Yeah.
Gruden was the only guy that he allowed to even bring in the West Coast offense to the Raider Nation.
Yep.
Right. And I think when Gruden made his statements about Tampa after the Super Bowl, they Al don't pull no punches, man. That's Marcus Allen, right? Like, he got pissed. Yeah. One of the biggest mistakes Al ever made, he traded him too early. We should have kept him one more year because we would have been Super Bowl champs.
Yes, facts.
That's facts, right?
Facts.
But then he went back to his own old school style of drafting players, and he got a little desperate. And that's been the Raider philosophy since I was a young boy, man. Go deep, have speed on the outside, play man-to-man defense. That was Al. Al was a rough, old school, rugged football dude.
Yep.
When he passed away and his son took over, fun fact, I don't know how many of you guys know that Mark Davis was actually working for his dad behind the scenes with the stadium stuff. He's been doing the stadium stuff forever.
A long time.
Right. And Al had his hands in everything. So trust me, the Vegas thing was Al too, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was his dream.
Yes, that's a fact there too, right? And in the NFL backed it because of all the, I'm not want to get too far off track here, but
no, go ahead.
Mark Davis openly admits he don't know football. Yeah. There was a contingency plan already put in place with Ron Wolf and Reggie McKenzie and all the elder leadership of the Raider Nation up there, and they brought in Raider people.
Yeah, and
they kept it old school, right? And then when Mark got a little, he got rid of Del Rio. He went after someone that he knew that his dad trusted in Gruden. And Gruden, by the time Gruden came back, Gruden's offense is just as old as Al's style of offense back in the day, right? We're not progressing, man. Our philosophy is not progressing, dude.
Oh.
The only old guy that I see that gets it is Andy Reid, and he happens to be a phobe, dude. But no matter how old that guy gets, he's constantly just changing things up.
He's reinventing the wheel year in and year out. Yeah, yeah.
So I think he
goes out, gets creative OCs. He doesn't have to have full control over everything. That was a big knock on Gru, because Gru just had to have his hands on every single thing going on. It's like, man, look, I know Andy Reid says, look, hey, Bien-Aime, go out and win this game for us. I know he has that kind of freedom to do so.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I just don't get, like, even the whole run heavy style. It's like, bro, like that's out. That's out. It's not. I think it's us, Baltimore and Cleveland, that pretty much do that. Well, Tennessee, because they have a Derrick Henry, and that's different. If you have a Derrick Henry, just hand the ball off every damn play. At the end of the day, man, it is what it is. But
there's a difference between running the football a lot, if you're being successful at it, and just keep running just because that's your philosophy, and you got the lead and you're just trying to work the clock.
Yeah,
like you got to be able to open it up at all times, and we haven't done that. In fact, and I don't make no excuses for Carr. I don't care whether he's here next year or not. If he is here, though, the philosophy has to change. No one has put this man in the right position for him to do what he does and go deep. Go get Devontae Adams, put him in shotgun, spread it out. You got Waller, you got Renfro, whether it's Adams and Edwards, and just
bring D-Jax back as well. What's funny, yes. I just posted a picture with D-Jax, Devontae Adams, Waller, and Hunter Renfro, and I put it on Twitter. And Deshaun Jackson's mom retweeted it and said, I would love to see this.
Yes.
So, bro, like, that would be nice to bring D-Jax back one more year. He said he already wants to retire a Raider. That would be beautiful. Hey, Raider John just came in and said, I just donated. Much love to my brother, Knight. Hey, John, my brother, it's time, man. Go look, grab your phone. I'm going to send you the link, man. Pull up and come talk with your bros, man.
That's my dog right there.
I have not gotten a chance to have Raider John on the show yet. Over here, man, we love to show, give our flowers, man, and to everybody that did it before me, and even just everybody that has something to do with this culture and just everything. Bro, you brought so much to the game as well, Raider John. It would be great, my brother, if you would pull up, man, and come rock with us for a minute, man. Would you be cool with that, Oakland? I know you'd be all right with that.
All day. That's my boy.
Yeah, come on, John. Pull up, man. Look, I'm not taking no for an answer tonight, man. This is a good cause. You need to pull up and come talk that shit with us. And real quick, man, you guys, the chat, I'm going to remind you guys, the link is up top. You guys definitely have to go over there, man, and help a great cause, man. Go donate a few bucks. Pull up, man, and show out, man. You guys, it's a really, really good cause, man. I'm going to keep beating that into everybody's head tonight. Shout out to Terrence. He said, about time we're going to have Raider John on here. That's what I'm saying. John, hey, go somewhere quiet, brother. Grab that phone and pull up with that beer in hand. It's time, man. It's time. It's time. It's
You
time.
guys haven't watched Confessions of a Raider Fan, man. That guy's something else.
There we go. Shout out to everybody that's already donated. I appreciate you guys. I've seen a lot of people say just donated, just donated. Appreciate
Much love
you guys,
and respect,
man.
Nation.
Definitely, man. That means a lot, man. It's so dope to see how great our fan base is, man. The fan base is just amazing. What we doing here tonight, what we did for Tina, RIP, for her, you know what I'm saying, and her funeral costs, like, bro, the nation it stands on 10 toes every day, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cannabis says Raider John's an OG. Facts. Shout to Critique. What's up, my brother? AR says, hell yeah, Oakland night. Blake says, just donated, baby. That's what I'm talking about, King. That's what I'm talking about. Raider Prophet says, keep saying, get QB Bryce Perkins for the Rams. Raider Prophet has been screaming this. So this is the backup. The mobile quarterback that cooked us in preseason, man. That boy was all over the place. I would like to have him come in, but he ain't a starter. You know what I mean? But I would love that. I would love to see what he could do. But look, Mariota's a free agent next year.
Yeah,
he won't be back.
Mariota's not the answer for sure.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And every time he gets touched, it's just at that point he's hurt.
and don't be surprised, man. I mean, if I was a new coach coming in and I had the Derek Carr on this roster, I go and draft my future and I keep Carr.
Now this is what I've been saying. Go get your future now. That would light a fire under Carr ass, because even if Carr does come out and ball out, he can buy some more years. Yeah. Look, we see what Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre did. Aaron sat for 4 years? Jordan Love has been sitting for a few years. This can happen. This can definitely happen. Look, Carr can still retire a Raider. I'm just saying, I think it's time to go grab a young guy, man, and build him up. Definitely, man.
Yes.
They said Raider John has left the building. It's all love, man. Hey, you guys, also right here, man, go subscribe to our brother Oakland Knights YouTube channel. It's right here. One of the OGs of this YouTube shit, man. The Raiders YouTube shit. Go subscribe. Our brother's getting a studio built up right now. He's definitely going to be back immediately. What are you looking for? What are you looking for in this game on Sunday? Going into playing the Washington football team. What are some things that we need to do to beat this team?
Well, first and foremost, this is one of my favorite. If Raider John's in here, he knows I do this all the time. Consistency, man. Consistency is the key, right? Yeah. Consistency and continuity is what I used to say back in the day. Mm-hmm. The continuity is still there. We just need consistency. And what I'd like to see is, and I know one of them I'm not going to see, but we need to continue to move the ball up the field.
Yes.
We need to be a pass-first offense, run second. Yes. And get the running backs more involved in the passing game. Where's Drake at? Like, this guy can catch out of the backfield. Let's design some plays for him and get him going too. Defensively, this is what I know we're not going to see, man. And trust me, much respect to Bradley and what he's brought to this team defensively, because I think for the first time in a long time we have a chance. But I'm really kind of over this whole bend don't break defense.
Me too, bro. Me too.
I mean, as much as I was like, man, I'm tired of the man-to-man. Let's change it up and play some zone. And this is like prevent all game. That's what it feels like.
All game. I was saying earlier, I think they call it cover 3 because that's what we're trying to do. Cover and just allow them to get 3. Just keep it from getting 7. You know what I mean? It's like that's just pretty much what it is, man. And I'm over it too. The only reason I haven't complained yet is because this is pretty much the best defense we've had in a long time. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take what we can get, because anything is better than last year and the year before. At this point, at least we're getting some turnovers. I know it's been I think it's been a week or so since we really gotten one. Right. But Yannick and Max, let's be honest, you guys. I'm gonna be totally real. If we did not have the D ends that we have on this team, this defense may really be in trouble.
It'd be bad.
It really may be in trouble. Thank God for Yannick and Max, because without all that pressure, Casey Hayward is still up there in age. And when he really gets attacked, he has kind of shown that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He has been great this year. Don't get me wrong. But when he gets challenged more than not, sometimes he starts to show that, he lost that speed that he used to have. And then with Mullen out, Brandon Faison has been getting attacked, and he's hit or miss. Nate Hobbs has been great in the slot. He's been a breath of fresh air. But yeah, man, this defense without these DNs, it may be This shit made me
It would be
worse.
ugly. And I will
Yeah,
say this, man, because I know you can't teach an old dog new tricks. We've been talking about that. We talked
definitely.
about Al. We talked about Gruden. We talked about some of these guys that don't want to change their philosophy. So Gus, if you're listening, Gus, Gus, just blitz. Can we just blitz a little bit more? Like create some pressure in the middle. Don't
Yeah.
let these guys get out and just like create some more pressure. Like, you see what Yannick's doing. You see what Crosby's doing. If you brought Abram on a blitz, you bring Hobbs on a blitz more often. I
He
don't
finally
know.
got
We just need to
Perriman. He
be
finally got
a
Perriman
little bit
involved.
more aggressive.
Yeah, he finally got Perriman involved on a blitz last week, and we seen what happened with that. I mean, he got right to Dak. You know what I mean? So yeah, but it's just I don't understand why Gus refuses. It's like I think these people that's under the whole Gruden tree, man, they're just so stuck in their ways. Like you have to learn how to adapt to the game, man. Like it's you can't put so much pressure on your D line.
Nope.
That's not fair, man. It's not fair to put that much pressure on your D line and giving up 7, 8, 9, 10 yards. It's just ridiculous, bro. I don't know, man. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't be mad if Gus was gone after this year. It sucked because we finally got a little.
It's going to be interesting because, I mean, he did bring in some key players and he did make some changes quick. I'd like to see what he could do because he's one of the originators of this Pete Carroll defense. We had Ken Norton here back with Del Rio, and Ken Norton, he was just too green at it. But I know there's potential in this defense.
Definitely.
And maybe we're young on the outside still. We got Hayward. Our linebackers are not exactly the way that he was hoping our linebackers would be. Although Perryman's great, KJ Wright is great. Those weren't the two guys that we expected to start the season with. I think he's still building that linebacker core, but I don't think he'll be around, depending on who the coach is.
Yeah. Well, I know we got
and I know there's a lot of rumors of who it could be. But I don't know. It had to be an offensive-minded guy.
And a lot of other guys that we'll know kind of more at the end of the season who's going to be available and who's not. That's why I really haven't talked too much about replacements because it's just the same names consistently, right? That's just pretty much what it is. It's just it's Airbnb, which Mark Davis is not going to take a chance on him with this domestic violence past. It's not going to happen. So for those who keep saying Airbnb to be a Raider, it's just not going to happen.
Nope.
There's the Joe Brady. Who else? The Buffalo's offensive coordinator, DeBall. There's a few other guys, but Kellen Moore, Byron Leftwich. That's the guy that I really would love to bring in. I just think that he's still young enough and he knows the game that I would be really happy. Yeah. Hey, Raider John, check your inbox on Twitter, brother.
And that's the thing too, is, who's going to make this decision? I know we say maybe Mayock's out. I think Mayock gets another year. I think this is going to be a Mayock decision.
Yeah.
Unless right now Mark is looking for that predecessor that's going to come in and help him make these decisions because, first it was Del Rio. Then he was, he went all in on Gruden, paid a bundle just to get him out of the booth and get him on his football team.
Hold on real quick, brother, real fast. Hey, Raider John, my brother, your screen is green. Come in or go out and then come back in. The screen is completely green. Shout out to Raider Ruckus as well. Just donated, my brothers. We appreciate you, King. Shout out to everybody that's donating to a great cause, you guys. That means a lot to us, man. Hit that link that's pinned up top, you guys, if you want to help the cause. $1, $2, 50 cents. It does not matter, man. Make sure you guys it's just anything counts.
Everything adds up, man. It's the thought, the motivation behind the donation, man. That's all that matters.
Hey, Soto, let me ask you, why wouldn't you want Byron Leftwich? I want to ask that. I just want some type of info behind that. Just elaborate a little bit, my brother, because I think that he'd be a great guy to take a chance on. I know people are going to say he was spoiled with Tom Brady. It kind of fell into his lap and blah, blah, blah. But look, he wasn't the one that had Winston throw that many INTs last year, right? It wasn't on him. At the end of the day, Jameis was out there wilding out. But he did help him. Look, let's not forget how many touchdowns Jameis also threw.
And so that offense was still good, even with all those interceptions.
Still rolling,
high-powered offense.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I just want to know. Give me some feedback on that, brother. I just want to know why he said the Buccaneers coaching staff is doing the least for that team right now. I still need you to elaborate on that, my brother, if you can. That Raiders fan, we should go after Sean Payton. I don't see him leaving New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't see him either. And I like Leftwich too, because when you look at some of the other guys, they're kind of, for example, Bellamy, which we all know that probably won't happen anyway. But Andy Reid's always been an offensive minded guy, so that's some Andy Reid too. So sometimes we get into the hype of that. That's what we did with Ken Norton in the defense. Oh, he came from that Seattle. He's an old defensive guy himself, and sometimes it just doesn't cross over right away. We got to be careful what we go get. I think Leftwich has proven he's done it with two different quarterbacks, had a high-powered offense over there.
And shit, he's played in the league his damn self, and he knows the game. You know what I mean?
Friendly.
Yeah, definitely, man. Let me see. You got Tom Brady and a lot of firepower on that offense. Mm-hmm. So Leftwich, you can't say he's overrated though. My guy knows the game. Love Oakland Knight, man. Shout out to my boy Critique, man. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody. Bro. Sarah, what's up, love? So look, we're doing a fundraiser tonight, right? We have this great cause. Do me a favor if you can. Just go to that link up top, just hit it and just read it. That's all I ask. And if you want, donate $1, donate $2, donate whatever you can. We're trying to raise some money for a really, really great organization tonight. So make sure to go check that out if you can. All right. That's all we ask. John, I don't know what happened, brother. It went green again.
It did.
Yeah, it went green again, bro. I don't know what the hell going on.
I'm working off a fucking phone right now, man. That's what's up.
The screen just went completely green.
Hold on.
Green screen. Are you wearing green, bro? What are you doing?
Nah, I ain't wearing green, fool.
Hey, I'm gonna send a link to your email. Let me see if that does something different too.
All right.
Let me see if that
all right.
works.
How about now?
Nah, you still green as hell, bro.
Green.
Yeah.
How about now?
Still, yeah, you still look like a slime ball.
God damn. I don't want to be green, dude. Fuck the Seahawks. They suck right now.
Trinash. hey, go out and hit the link that I just emailed you. Hit that one. Right. See if it works.
All right.
All right. Shout out to my bro John. He's trying to get it right, you guys. He's trying to get it right, man. High five, Freddie said he's using a phone from the 90s.
Right.
Shout out to Terrence, man. This is the link, you guys. Hit that link up, man, and definitely go support. Raider John went all green on his facts. Terrence.
He was using a camcorder. What's he doing over there?
For real. Let me ask you, man, because we've been so inconsistent these past 4 weeks. Let's just shit. We can just say we've been inconsistent the whole season.
Yes.
What do you expect to happen on Sunday? What is your prediction come Sunday?
Yeah, that's like the toughest question, bro, because of the inconsistency, right?
Yeah.
As a fan, my fan answer is they're gonna come out, bomb on the ball, the defense is gonna make some plays, and we're gonna blow them out, right? But the reality really is that we just don't fucking know with this team, man. We don't know what we're gonna get on a week in and week basis. But it really comes down, if you notice, I mean, our defense has kept us in games, so our defense is gonna make some stops.
Yeah,
right. I don't think our defense has been overly blown out all season. I think they played
still
probably
great.
The most consistent on this football team. Hey, dude, you got a camcorder over there, John. What's going on over there, man?
All right, damn it.
Hey, you look like a VHS right now, bro.
What?
I don't know what's going on. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm on Wi-Fi.
What the
shit?
hell?
Are you on a Motorola flip phone? What do you got?
I live in the barrio, bro. You know how it is over here. Wi-Fi is basically 2.5.
Let me try. I'm gonna try and send you one more link.
All right, man.
All right, brother. All right. My bad, bro. I was listening to you. I was just I don't want John to sit back there too long. But yeah, you're right though, bro. Inconsistency. That's why I said today that I'm not gonna call any more games. I'm not gonna say this is a prediction. There's no predictions anymore.
And that's why when you see Carr go for over 300, we're winning football games, because that means the offense is playing at a level that's going to give us an opportunity to win it. It don't matter if it's overtime. We're playing at a high level, or the defense will make a stop. Even if they give up three scores in a row, they're going to end up making a stop. So as long as our offense scores, we're usually in a game. So we need the offense to come out and ball out. And that's where all the Carr angerness is coming from, and it's legit, right? Because we need him to play well. He is the quarterback. It takes 11 people. Absolutely. It takes 11 people to make an offense, and they all have to gel. They all have to play good. Yes, the offensive line is probably the most inconsistent on our offense, But make no mistake about it, dude. Like Carr has to be that guy that elevates people around him. That's his job.
Definitely.
Like, you know, we can't keep using the excuse of we need something to help elevate Carr. No, that's not how it works. We're talking about what dude Soto about Tampa Bay and Brady, right?
Yep.
That was a good high-powered offense. You add Tom Brady to that shit, and you know they go out and win a Super Bowl, and it looks like they're on their way to the Super Bowl again.
Yep.
They're going to be hard to beat. So that's what Carr has to have, that Mamba mentality he wants. If you're going to have the Mamba mentality, when you step on the field, guys like Deshaun Jackson, Hunter Renfrow, Waller, Edwards, they're all going to be better because you're the quarterback, not the other way around.
That shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Oakland, he over there, he dropping that knowledge, man. Hey, Raider John was over there. Hey, do you guys remember back in the day, right, when you were kids and you wanted to watch porn and you had to hit the AV button over and over and over? You had to just keep hitting the AV button over and over and over and over and over. That's what John shit looked like. John, your shit was just good, brother, and then it went back green. Literally, you were good for 5 seconds, and then it went back to green. I don't know. Hey,
John, turn the knob to you.
No, bro, we got to get John here on here, man. I don't give a shit if you're green, bro. We might just have to have you talk, man. Fuck it.
That boy brings the energy, bro.
Shit, man.
Hey,
what's up? Can you see me?
Hey, bro.
No,
you know what?
But I can see you anyway, brother.
We can hear you. That's all that matters.
All right, screw it. Let's talk.
Let's talk, my brother. Hey, it's good to finally have you on here, man.
What's good, man?
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. They saying, you know, they've been watching you forever, bro. So you know how we do over here, man. We love to give our flowers, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to your channel. I always tell Knight, I tell Watts, I tell Mikey, and now I got to tell you, brother, without you guys, there wouldn't be no me. There wouldn't be no Honcho. There wouldn't be no Sanjeets and Raid the Tapes of the world. So we appreciate you guys, man, for always putting on for the nation. And it's a blessing to have you here, my brother. For real, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Dude, on the real, you freaking... Dude, you took this shit and just ran with it, and I fucking love what you've been doing, man. You represent the nation like hard, bro. I love your shit. I check out your Coffee and Convo every morning. I actually listen up to it while I'm driving a forklift around. No bullshit. Like you practically like you the real deal, homie. I love your shit, man. Straight up.
I appreciate you. And that means a lot coming from you, King. Really does, man. For real, for real. Let me ask you. I know you guys got some stories, man. I know you guys known each other for a while.
We got some stories, all right.
Hey, since while we here, you know what I mean? Let's talk this Raiders shit, man. So how did you guys come across each other's channels, or how did y'all meet?
Oh well, the first time I met Knight, he was clowning, dude. He got in my chat because I did this video, and I was pissed off at Reggie McKenzie.
Yeah.
Reggie McKenzie wasn't making any motherfucking moves in the goddamn free agency, and I was getting pissed off. So I started drinking. I started like at the beginning of the day, I was really happy, right? And then I was like 4 beers in, wasn't so happy. 5 beers in, wasn't so happy. Before I do it, like my entire fucking beer was my entire fucking fridge was full of beer. It was gone. and fucking Nice just like I ended up posting the video of me freaking, you know, my reaction. I was drunk off my ass, and Knight was just laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
And after that, we just clicked, man. We started hitting each other up and chatting this stuff. And man, I remember coming across the channel, and I was like, yo, who's this guy that sounds like he's from ESPN? Holy shit, that's Knight. That's that boy. Hey, man, he just has that fluidity, man. That fluid speaking, you know, that you just gotta vibe with, man. I love the way you talk, man.
Yeah, he's smooth, bro. Like,
yeah.
Hey, Knight, are you married?
Yeah.
Okay. Your wife is very lucky because I'm telling you now, you too smooth, bro.
Yeah, I promise you, I'm the lucky one, man.
No, I definitely know you are. But if you were single, bro, you too smooth, bro. You too smooth, man. You be out here knocking everything down. Like, bro, I'm just being real.
The biggest knock about my shit back in the day was it was too long. I would talk 45 minutes just on Reggie McKenzie, right?
Yeah, bro. Well, dude, you just were able to break shit down so like fucking easily, and it was like, yo, what took me like maybe 10 minutes to do this would take like an hour just totally apart every single thing about this guy, and I'm like, God, I didn't know, I don't know shit. He just working, man. I remember that shit, man. It was a day. Hey, Hey, remember the bonfire?
Tonight, all night, bro. Real talk, bro.
We're gonna bring up the bonfire. You want?
Yeah, you remember the bonfire?
Story?
You remember the
I don't
bonfire?
fucking
Come
remember
on.
the bonfires.
You don't remember?
Black the hell
That's
out.
right. Yo, we all met up, dude. First YouTuber like convention, practically, dude. All the fucking Raider fans from YouTube got together at a bonfire. This dude was so fucking drunk, he almost fell into the damn bonfire itself. And man, he didn't even remember the interview that Pookie actually performed that day, right? Pookie Alzado? Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Pookie, man.
Yeah, Pookie the man. I love that dude. That dude be putting it down.
I got a new Raider anthem with him and it's a bunch of other people on it, man. Shout out to my
boy
yeah,
Pookie. I heard that shit sounds sick, man. That's some that sounds sick, bro.
Appreciate you.
No shit. That sounds sick. But this dude, he's like dancing around the fire, like like he's trying to make a summons or some shit. I don't know whose channel it was. I think it was Samoan posted it it was a picture of his full dancing. I was laughing my ass off, man. But yeah, we had a blast at the bonfire that year, man. I remember that.
I seen that, and that was one of the first videos I seen from Samoan. He looked hella young.
Yeah.
And was Mikey there too?
Yeah, Mikey was there. Mikey, Samoan. I don't know if everybody remembers Dylan from Black and Silver Way.
Yeah.
Dylan was there.
Yep, Dylan, John.
Isn't he doing like video game stuff now?
Yeah, man. He's also reviewing beers and a bunch of other stuff. He kind of expanded his template, you know, man. I love Dylan, man. I wish he would actually still be doing like Raider videos, but he's doing his own thing. Much respect. I ain't gonna, you know.
I meet up with him time to time when I go to the Bay. It's been a while since I've been in the Bay though, but I've hung out with him a few times. Had breakfast with him and his woman.
He's a real one though, man.
Yeah.
We got to get Mikey back on at some point soon too, man. I haven't talked to crazy ass Mikey in a minute. John, did you ever see the show with me, Mikey Watts?
Yes, I watched that. Yo, that was so all right, dude. I started having flashbacks to when we were doing roundtables, bro. Right? Like I was like, okay, I've been in the same exact position. I've been in the same exact circumstance that Graph's been in, where you think that you're about to know where this is going, but it ain't going that way. That was entertaining, bro. That was entertaining though, man. Honestly, like honestly, man, I was having like nostalgia moments watching that shit go down. And I'm like, hey man, this is some real shit. It's like on the real though. I watched that, man. That was honestly a flashback.
Hey, T, real quick, do me a favor, man. Oh, there you go. Boom.
Bam.
Everybody, go subscribe to our brother Raider John immediately. ASAP Rocky. Go support one of our brothers and one of the forefathers of this Raider YouTube shit, man. Go support, man. And the more subscribers he get, I guarantee the more. But look, I want you to push out as much content as you can, brother, because we need it. We need it. I know it was funny. Oakland Night said, man, 45 minutes. Bro, I'll be doing 4-hour lives, bro.
Yeah.
So
yeah, dude, I was just thinking about that. Yo, bro, you came out a little too late. That's what happened at night, man. Now it's like that ain't shit. You do 20-minute talks back then. You thought that was long. That ain't shit.
Remember, dude,
the way Graphk be talking, that shit like 2-hour fucking combos and shit.
This was dial-up internet, bro. You know how long it took me to upload a 45-minute video?
Yeah, true, dude. It was that AOL shit, dude.
But it's easier now because all you gotta do is pull up StreamYard and hit live, and you're good to go.
Yeah, you can do it from your fucking phone now. It's like it's simple.
Yeah. But the thing about this is it's a lot more difficult because there's so much room for error. You can say something stupid and just fuck up everything. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I know, dude. In my last video, I tried doing a live. I actually did a test run, dude, to go live. Yeah. Just in my last video. And I went and mixed up fucking Paul Gunther with Greg Knapp. No bullshit. I mixed them up. I felt so fucking stupid. I was like, yo, why the fuck did I go live? This is why I don't fucking do lives. What the fuck, man? This is a bullshit.
but us as Raider fans and us the nation, we know that you know your shit. We know what you meant. You know what I mean? Like I do that shit all the time. Everybody
I still pinned the comment saying that, yeah, this is what I meant, man. Just in case anybody's gonna talk shit right now. I gotta make sure I cover my ass.
They be on my ass. They be like, Graphk, come on, man, you fucking up, man. I'm like, come on, bro. 3 hours in, bro. I deserve a few fucking.
I know, man. The wear and tear on your head when you're doing a fucking live. I can only imagine, bro.
There's nothing like live content though, man, because we're just spitting it right out, dude. It's right off.
Yeah, man. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
And it's right from the heart, dude. So there's no bullshit. You know,
Barbershop talk, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, this barbershop talk. Hey,
Yeah.
let me ask you. Go ahead.
Oh my! Hey, so that fucker finally got suspended, huh? The fool from the Cowboys.
2 games.
Damn. Fuck.
Yep.
They were hitting me up about that because I thought that was some bullshit. They even said they came out. I don't know who it was. It was one of the Twitter hands that like to post shit. He said that he ain't gonna be suspended, but maybe fined or some shit. I'm like, dude, did you see that man's helmet fly off his fucking head? What the fuck is wrong with this bitch ass?
I seen you just turn green again.
Yeah.
I'm dude. He's hulking up right now. He's
we can hear you, my brother. So that's all that matters. But I see that. You know what's crazy? So I uploaded the video of Max Crosby the other day. His reaction to it. You know, I don't know if you guys seen that swim move that he did.
Oh shit,
bro. I posted that up the other day. That shit got like 110,000 views right now, bro. That's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. He swam under his coach.
Oh, he wanted the smoke, bro. He was ready for it.
He wanted all of it. You know what I mean? But hey, he deserved those 2 games, man. That boy was getting cooked too all game.
Yeah, man.
All game long, he was getting fried. You know what I mean? So he was mad, bro, because John Simpson probably had the game of his career against that guy. I think they said he had 4 to 6 pancake tackles on that one guy. That's bro.
Damn.
He was getting
hey, open up an IHOP, motherfucker. 4 to 6. God damn.
Facts, bro. Facts. Hey, I just for everybody asking, I sent the invite to Watts. I want to see if he'll pull up. I know he's probably.
Oh yeah, get Watts on here, man.
Yeah, I know he probably got a little bit. I know he probably at work or something. He hasn't seen it yet, but I'm gonna see what he's talking about. But yeah, man. Hey, let me ask you this, John. How are you feeling? We haven't heard your input. I'll read the chat, but I don't really get a chance too much to see where you are with everything. How are you feeling about, you know, coming off this high from the Dallas game and going into the Washington football team game on Sunday at Allegiant Stadium? Are you hyped about it, or are you kind of like on the fence like we are? Like,
you want me on the real? On the real?
No,
I'm nervous as a motherfucker.
Raw and uncut.
I'm nervous as a motherfucker. I mean, come on, dude. This always fucking happens, bro. We beat the shit out of a team we weren't supposed to beat. We knocked their ass around, and then out of nowhere, we're on this fucking vibe where we're like, yeah, we're untouchable. And then we ended up getting our ass fucking beat down by a sorry ass team. That usually fucking happens, man. Tell me I'm lying. Bro, fucking irritating this shit.
Hey, John.
Never lie, bro.
John, what happens when optimism meets reality, bro?
Bullshit. That's what happens. Bullshit. You always say that, man.
We've been fans for so long, though, bro. Like a lot of these kids, like they come in the chat, right? They be 14, 15 years old, 16. They're like, hey, man, you guys got to be more. And I'm like, bro, first of all, we don't got to be more shit. Like we've been here since day one, bro. We know how this shit goes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, no, dude. Honestly, you got, dude. At the end of the day, Graphk, you just real. You just real. Anybody that says you're not real, dude, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. You're just being real, and you're telling you exactly how you fucking feel, and that's how you should do it, man. It's like, yo, you spit truth. It's like at the end of the day, you're spitting truth. Shit. If you're really getting dealt shit every single fucking day, you're gonna expect shit the very next day. That's just what it is.
Facts. And that's why it was so hard on DC these past 3 weeks, because I expect way more from him, right? Like, we know what this guy can do. I seen in 2016 what the 7 comebacks or whatever it was. I seen the Tampa Bay game where he threw over 500 yards, won in overtime on the road. I seen these games, the shit, and I just seen it. I've seen it, man. I just want to see that consistently. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it, bro. Like, that's all we want. You know what I mean? Who the fuck who would not want a quarterback that wants to be here retire? A Raider. Like, who wouldn't? Like, somebody that actually says, like, I will retire before I go to another team.
I know a few fans. I know a few fans that feel that way. Even though he wanted to do it. Come on, dude. When he was doing good, like at the beginning of the year, they were still saying, I want to get rid of him. I want to get rid. Look, at this point, you just don't like him. Even whether you like it is what it is. If he's doing good and you're still hating, you just don't like him.
It's a problem. That. Yeah, facts. That's why I did that video after the game and said, thank you for making me eat my words. Because I want that. Yeah. Bro, please shut me up. Please shut me up.
And mad respect for that, dude. Not many people step on that you crow like that, man. Like, I think A lot of people that just beat around the bush and pretend like it never happened. You straight up own up to it, and you eat crow when you need to, and you don't, and then you spit that shit out when he goes back and bowls the fucking lead or some shit like that.
Nah, facts though, bro. My dog. Hey, everybody, real quick, while we're still here, man, I want you guys to make sure to hit that link up top one more time, because we got about 240 people in here right now. I want Oakland Night one more time to break down this foundation that we're actually raising awareness and money for right now. So, guys, if you want to do this, Oakland Night's going to break it down, and the link is up top. Please go hit it and donate whatever you can. Like I said, 50 cents, $1, $2, whatever you can. That's what it is. Night, break it down one more time, my brother.
Whatever you guys can do is the motivation behind the donation, man. That's all it's about, man. As long as it's coming from the heart, it's all welcome. It's for Valley Center for the Blind here out of Fresno. We cover all the way from Fresno County to Kern County, all the way up to Bakersfield. It's Valley Center for the Blind. Obviously, we're a blind center. We help people find their confidence, and we train them in AT. We train them how to use computers, their cell phones. Right now, we're really pushing our ILS program. It's independent living skills, where it's O&M. We teach them how to use a mobility cane, which, yes, I do use one. Also, how to manage their bills, kitchen lifestyle, and to share a quick story of what we can do and how we could change lives, right? I've been taking these kids from high school. There's a couple of high schools here. One has been blind her whole life. She wants to be a rapper. The other one just lost his sight from a brain tumor, which is pretty close to my heart because my son just went through that, right? And he's getting ready to have surgery again. Well, by us taking him out to lunch, whatever, now they're dating. One of the parents had said that their concern was that they won't be able to take care of each other. And that's kind of what I do. This is where I kind of intervene, and I've been talking to the family, and my message to them is, oh yeah, they can take care of each other.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We're going to give, his name's Lou, okay? We're going to give Lou his opportunity to learn how to live his best life independently as a blind man. He has no vision. He's had sight his whole life. He just lost his sight for 4 months. And these kind of donations help us provide that service to these kids, to even adults, even to a guy like me that came waltzing in there at 40 years old, lost like a mug, dude. I didn't know. I knew computers a little bit, but my sight was getting so bad I couldn't. Now look at me, dude. I'm on live. I got this freaking mixer. I got microphones. I do it all blind, guys.
Hey, Knight, real quick, before you finish that little girl that wants to rap, right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Everybody in the chat knows I've been making music for over 20 years. My little brother is L Fingers, probably one of the hottest producers ever from California. I will get her some free beats. Get with her. Let me get her some beats so she can have something to write to. I know that he would love to get behind that as well. All I got to do is make a phone call and we can get her some music to write some music too. And for her to freestyle over or whatever it is that she can do. And I also got a bunch of shit in my email too that I can just send over regardless. So either way, I know he would want to be involved. So if you can, whenever you're down there next time, let her know that some actual people in the industry would like to be a part of her process. Please do that.
That would make her day because she, people tell her it can't be done.
No, well, it can't. And we're gonna help make that happen.
For sure.
Facts. And that even hit me harder because I was a musician before this. Yes. So it's bro, that's something that I would love to be a part of. So I love it, man. I love it.
And that's why we are the best fan base in sports. I used to say that all the time. Not in football. We're the best fan base in sports.
Sports, period.
Facts.
But yeah, let her know, man. Next time you get over there, let me get an email. I'll send them over to you. You can go over there, plan for it. Just say, hey, these are yours. You know what I mean? So whenever you talk to her, we'll get some stuff together. We'll put it in motion, and you'll have an email, my brother, whenever we can get that going. Because that's something that can happen right now. You know what I mean? So
that's the kind of thing that's life changing, man. I remember, and this is how I actually started YouTube, right? I lost my career. I was working I was a grocery manager up in the Bay, running up through the Bay. I worked all the way from Gilroy, California, all the way up, I think, as far as Hayward. But when I lost that job, man, I mean, I struggled for years. I found myself just sitting in a room. I found Mikey. I was just like, YouTube came out and I found Mikey, right? And crazy ass Mikey just sitting there cracking jokes in his hard hat and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, if Mikey can get up there and say this shit, I can do this. I grabbed my phone. I grabbed my freaking, which I still have. I'm going to bring it out in a video. My Raider shield with the Coors Light Raider shield. That's going to come back.
Dope.
I slapped that up on the wall. I hit record and I just started covering freaking the off season, dude, free agency. And I never thought that I would be able to speak about football or about the Raiders and about, you know, all the passions in my life.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning stages of not only finding something that I love to do, but having the support of a community that gave me the confidence to take the next step, which is to go get help.
Yeah.
That's why I love your mental health Mondays, Graphk, man. I was watching it last night. That you can't get any better than that, bro. I mean, when you mix a community like the Raidernation in with real life shit, that's when the best of us come out, man. So again, much love. I tell you that all the time.
I know, brother. I know. And I appreciate that. That means a lot. But it's the same thing with me, brother. I literally bought a bunch of equipment and I let it sit around for 8 months.
Yep.
I was, look, for someone that did music and had a good job at the time, I was like, you know what? I just bullshitted. I looked at the equipment every day. I'm like, I'm gonna start this shit. Everybody always told me, bro, like, we don't know a Raider fan like you. You need to do this. You need to do this. And then all it takes is just one video. And then you're like, oh shit, like I like this. Like this is cool. Like, you know what I mean? This is cool. Like, and then it starts slowly building. And the next thing you know, like it takes off. This is why I tell everybody, this is why on this channel, like I love to try to help people, to try to help groom the next guys, because look, bro, we some old motherfuckers, dog. Like, let's just be real. Like,
yeah, man.
Like, bro, we old as fuck. Like in another 10, 15 years, ain't nobody gonna want to hear me talking about wipe them feet, talk that shit. They gonna be like, change your diaper, homie. Like,
we're like, wipe your ass, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So like we need the Andys of the world. Like, you know what I mean? We need all these other guys to raid the tapes, because bro, nobody want to hear us in a few more. You know what I mean? We got to help groom these guys and get them comfortable behind. That's why I always bring so many people on, because you see them get so comfortable over here, and then they go to their channel and they're just comfortable already.
He's my favorite youngster, by the way. So if he's watching, Andy, man, like you got the gift of gab, bro. You just keep studying that game, bro.
That's that town business shit right there, man. That's my young Oakland partner, man.
Town.
Yeah, and he knows his shit.
Yeah, he knows his shit. Like, I be watching his stuff, man. He knows his shit.
I'm sorry. Hey, shout out to Baby Doll Studio. Just donated, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
I want to shout out to everybody, man. We had to ran up a nice little bag tonight.
For real.
We appreciate
much
you guys.
love and respect to the nation, man. I knew you guys would come through. I knew you'd showcase, and I ain't nothing more I'm more excited for than to show up to work in my meetings tomorrow and be like, yo, Raidernation, what? That's exactly how I'm gonna start the meeting.
Yep. Facts. And they can see the proof, man. A lot of people went in there and did their thing, man. And I respect it, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. I love y'all. I tell y'all that every day. You know, we're brothers, we're sisters. Yes. Some of y'all get on my fucking nerves. I get on y'all fucking nerves.
Even the haters.
And we get on each other's nerves every day, but guess what? We still show up for each other the next day. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? It's like,
you watch that game? You watch that game?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be like that, man. So, you know, shout out to AD, man. Shout out to everybody. Terrence, yes, this is the link right here, you guys. Valley Center for the Blind. All you got to do is hit that link, hit the donation button, and do whatever you please at that point, man. So we appreciate you guys. I'm going to leave that up for a second so you guys can do it. Shout out to Queen Raider Red. I thank you, love. Popped up late, but I got you my donation. Appreciate you, love.
Queen,
thank you so much, Queen. That means a lot to us. Man, thank you guys. As always, this is so fucking beautiful. And like I said, you guys, no super chats tonight. Everything goes to that. Okay, YouTube, these motherfuckers pay you once a month, and they take 30% of your shit. So
they on some welfare shit, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is child support, bro. Like, it's dead ass child support. They hit you once a month and they take half your shit.
That's it.
All right, so make sure you hit the link up top, and that's where you need to go to donate the money. Shout out to Terrence.
Hey, and if you got music in the background from another artist, you ain't getting paid.
Facts. Bro, I did a 3-hour live the other night in Atlanta, bro. My boy Phil from the Unfiltered Truth sent me a video and said, play this on camera real quick for the nation. It had a gospel song on it, bro.
Oh.
The whole video got demonetized.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I did this whole video. I can't do shit. You know what I mean? But hey, sometimes, man, you know, this shit isn't always, it for sure ain't always about the money, because this shit is fun. is wonderful. It's an outlet.
Yep.
And who the fuck can say, bro, that they can kick back and just talk Raiders all day? Like,
For
bro,
real.
that's the greatest shit in the world, bro. Like, I took a huge pay cut leaving my high paying job to say I want to do this full time because this feeds my soul. Like this is easy to me. I can pop up and talk with my family and shoot this shit and still make enough to feed my family and pay my bills. That's a beautiful thing, man. Point blank, period. So shout out to the nation for you guys to even make that possible. Shout out to Terrence also for putting John's YouTube all in there. Also put Oakland Nights all through that shit. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the nation.
Thank you, Terrence.
Let's get some questions in while we got John and Oakland Night. Let's talk some shit. Let's get the chat involved. Let's get the chat involved. Docs, I love y'all. When y'all chatted up, talk that shit. Remember watching Oakland Night and Mikey Raider back in the day, and now y'all continuing to talk everything Raiders. Much love and respect. Shout out to you, the nation.
Yes.
Definitely appreciate you. Shout out to 805. Great show, Docs. I like what you are doing. Hey, man, this is not me. This is all Oakland Night. My brother said, hey, we need to do this. I said, say less.
Raiders 805. Raiders 805. Yo, that's where I'm from, bro. 805.
Talk that 805 shit.
And
805, homie.
Whether it's Graphk, whether it's me, whether it's John, it's the nation, man. We all won. We all won. That's it. We all just won.
Facts. Hold on. My fault.
Yo, you didn't give your phone number out on this thing again, did you?
No. Well, hey, bro, I fucked up with that one.
I know you did. That shit was wild.
Hey, real quick, you guys, too, tonight, we're not leaving here yet, but tonight we're going to be doing a live with For Life, a Raider story. We're doing after hours, after dark. We're going to be talking crazy shit over there. Thor just called me, so that I noticed what he's hitting me about. But in another hour, we're going to be over there. So if you guys want to come pull up, have some drinks, just talk some shit, we're going to be over there for Life, a Raider story, another great YouTube channel where we're going to be over there shooting the shit.
Dude,
and
I've been following them
kicking
since
my
they had
feet
like
up.
8 subscribers, bro, man. They're some crazy. They're crazy, dude. They're cool as hell.
Yeah, I love it. Because you know what? They're on the forefront. I love it. Like, they're at every game. They in the parking lot rocking. They doing what they're doing. Matter of fact, let me hit up Thor real quick. I'm just gonna let them know what we're doing. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, real quick though, finish that story though. Now I want, yo, Thor. Yo,
yeah. So basically, you know, we were talking. If we're going back to the brand stuff, we were talking about the two high school kids. I actually got another high schooler coming on board. She wants to be an advocate, kind of like what I do, is going out and spreading the word of blindness. But yeah, I mean, guys, like things like this, what we did for Tia, what we're doing here tonight for Valley Center for the Blind. I did a fundraiser for a Raider member who passed away right before I left YouTube. Things like that fire me up. You know what I mean? Like watching football on Sunday. John knows, man. We watch drafts, we pound beers, we do all this crazy stuff and have fun. But when we step up as a family like this and help out a cause and help out something that's greater than ourselves, that's when the shit takes on a whole new meaning for me.
Facts. Hey, John. Hey, Raider John. Hey. I want to ask you, right? Can I ask you for a favor?
What's up?
Because we know we're the Raiders, right? We know we're probably going to draft a receiver in the first round of the draft, right? I'm going to be at the draft. But do you mind if I pull you up on a live or I come to your show? I would love to come over there. and we chug a beer because we know our offensive players being taken, right?
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's definitely going to happen. Ain't that night? Admit it. Say it. I want to hear you say it.
The last time you got that cocky, we drafted him.
I want to hear you say it, Knight. Say an offensive player is coming off the board. I want to hear the words come out of your mouth, sir.
It's going to be a receiver or a right tackle. It's going to be something, you know, I mean, we know Leatherwood's at guard now, so we need a right tackle. Brandon Parker's not the answer at all. So,
yeah, man, we need to get a tackle, man. We do need to get a lineman. We need to get a fat body in the middle or on the side right there, man. It is what it is, man. You see what Leatherwood could do when you switched them. I mean, I think it's a good move. To be honest with you, it actually paid dividends from what I see right now.
Yeah,
so I'm good with it, man. Just pick someone up in the draft, and
he's not playing great. He's playing better, but we definitely need to fix that O line. It don't matter. Like we talk shit on Carr. We say he's struggling here, he's struggling there. Excuses aside, that offensive line needs to be fixed, or no matter what quarterback comes in here.
Yeah. One thing we keep forgetting about, right, is Denzel Good to be back next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was supposed to be at right guard, but the good thing is he can move to right tackle. He can move inside and out. So.
Yo, I didn't even think of that, man. Yeah, for real though, huh?
So if
I mean,
need
and
be,
just think about what this offensive line's been able to do in general. I mean, we give it a lot of shit, but it wasn't supposed to look the way it is, right? Like
no.
we don't got Denzel Good, we don't get Incognito,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
those were two key pieces to this offensive line.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I remember Andre James. We all wanted Andre's head on a fucking spike at the beginning of the year. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I was leading the pack, brother. Shit. I mean, but you know what? A good thing that happened with Incognito going out and Denzel Good, because I think Denzel Good is 29, 30. Everybody on this O-line is really young right now.
Yeah.
So they're all going to learn together. They're all getting better week by week. So if we can continue this trend of them playing together, next year they're only going to be better. You know what I mean? And they're all cheap options. I think our center, I think James is getting, well, Colton Miller is getting paid the most.
Yes.
And he definitely does because he's playing at an all-pro level. But him and James are the highest paid guys, you know what I mean, on the line. So we can have a cheap O-line for years to come. And if you continue to let them gel, that can help this defense because we need to put more money over there.
Yep.
And then we definitely need to go get a wide receiver one at some point because look, I know we had Cooper. I know we had Crabtree before in the previous regimes, but now it's time to go get a real number one. Hunter is a dog. I love him, but he is a true slot. You don't never want your wide receiver one to be a slot receiver. Nope. You want somebody on the outside, a 50-50 ball guy, even a possession. I'll take a possession receiver at wide receiver one over what the hell we got right now. I thought Brian Edwards could be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I watched him at South Carolina. I thought this dude was going to be a dog. You know what I mean? But, you know, he hasn't proven to do too much yet. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Look,
I thought he'd show up in the last game because we actually went in overtime. That's like usually when he shows up.
Yeah, I call him overtime Ed, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat too saying, because I've seen a lot of chats where everybody's like, Graphk, DC is leading the league in passing yards.
Yeah.
Remember this though. Also, he had 3 overtime games. He got 3 quarters more than a lot of these other quarterbacks. I'm not taking nothing away from DC.
No, you should spit facts. Facts.
I love it. But he's been in a lot of overtime games. Baltimore, Miami, Dallas. I mean, and then he has to win the game for us, right? So, I mean, a lot of that comes from that OT. You know what I mean? So, shout out to DC regardless. It all counts as yardage, but definitely he's played a little more football than a lot of those other guys.
And it goes back to what we say. That's what happens when he plays aggressive. He's giving us those opportunities. You know, hey, it's not about how we win. It's but just win, baby, right? It's just win, baby.
Yeah, and if I got any criticism to that stat is this. That yardage thing is good, but he needs to be leading the freaking league in touchdowns. And get that through your skull, guys. I'm tired of people pointing that out. Like, he's leading the league in stats. I love Carr, dude. I do. I was been a Carr supporter for a while. Yeah. But, dude, he needs to score in the red zone. Yeah. He needs to start putting that ball in the motherfucking red zone.
Yeah. 30th ranked quarterback, brother. 30th ranked quarterback in the red zone in the league. We got it. But one thing about this is, and I know that everybody, because I say conservative all the time, he needs to take over in the red zone. He needs to say, look, I ain't listening to Greg Olsen. This is my offense. Right. I'm going to run this offense how I want to run it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to run this play. I'm going to run this play. He has too many weapons, bro. You got big guys. You got Waller, Foster Moreau, Brian Edwards. You have big guys. Then you have speedsters. Like you have everything you need. You have Kenyon Drake, which I thought was going to be a red zone just fanatic. And we don't get him involved. I just don't understand it. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
Yeah, man.
I just, you know what I mean? We go for 3. Just go for 3.
I think they just they got that conservative mindset. And that goes back to the Gruden coaching style. A lot of people thought Olsen was going to open it up. Now, he was a Gruden understudy for the past 3 years, going on 4. And he's just taking the offense and running with it. This is Carr's opportunity, right? This is Carr's opportunity to take the reins of this football team. And like I said earlier, raise the other 10 people around him and say, you know what? We're gonna run the same style, but we're just going to open it up a bit, right? Run your routes a little deeper. Cut in a little deeper. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to give you opportunity. That's when he shines and plays his best. He has to step up and own this shit because he's also debuting for his next gig or his next offensive coordinator that's going to come in here and have all the trust in him to say, what do you want? I want to go deep, period.
Either way, Knight, he's playing for his next contract, whether it's with us or another team. Next year, we have no more dollars on the books. We can save $19 million next year. You know what I mean? By letting him walk. So it's all about that next contract. And I know DC, I know it's not about the money with him. That's what I love about him because, he wants to win with this team. He'll take a pay cut in order to make that happen. That's the real one. You want, but at the end of the day, it still has to equal up to wins. If it doesn't, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. So, but shout out to them. Real quick, you guys, what do you guys think about this, man? I know me and Knight did it before, and this time, man, we're not gonna let it go left. What can I do, man? When's a good time for you, brothers, man? I want to get Knight, I want to get John, I want to get Watts, and I want to get Mikey Raider on an OG show once again. Would you guys be willing to do that, man?
Yeah, dude, I'm always down. Mikey's a tough crack, dude. I'm telling you, man. I don't think he's responded to my text message the last few, but he does that from time to time.
Yeah.
I'll work on him. I'll try to get a hold of him again.
Bro, Mikey, hey, John, Mikey told me I scared the shit out of him.
Mikey's crazy, man.
Bro. He's twice your son.
Real, I'm like, bro, like my brother, like, I'm like, brother, I love you, bro. Like, I don't, he just like, no, it's just, you know, you just, you always this, you, I'm like, bro, I'm like, I get it, but I'm like, I'm not.
Hey, honestly, one thing I will say about Mikey is brutally honest. He's brutally honest, man. He doesn't front on shit. He just, and sometimes it's uncomfortable for some people, but that's just Mikey. That's just how he is.
He's himself, dude. He keeps it real. How many conversations have we had after a round table, John, where we're like,
dude,
why does he always argue with me?
Dude, remember we got in that big old argument like right after the round table. We were just like on for like another hour, just shooting the shit and talking trash to each other.
That's just Mikey, man. So I know he can handle it, dude. I know he can handle it.
Hey, yo, he's last I checked, he was going through some shit though. I think he posted it online or something. But
on Facebook, he posted a bunch of stuff on Facebook, and he's got a personal channel he posts now and then on.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out to him as well, and I'm gonna let him know, because a lot of people's been reaching out to me left and right, saying, man, you know, look, at the end of the day, man, they always want to see the goats of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. Graphk can do this, but at some point I gotta get John, I gotta get Knight, I gotta get, you know what I mean? Because everybody wants to see the guys that I love the golden era of hip hop, right? I love the 90s. Like that's all I listen to, or 90s R&B. That's it. That's all I listen to. So a lot of these guys are my age, your age, Knight's age, and they're like, bro, like, I want you guys to bring on the motherfuckers that we grew up watching. Like that's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, it just seemed real. Everything seemed real. And I'm not saying that nothing's, because I respect everybody doing their thing now, but it was just more real to me. It was just way more real when you guys were doing it, because don't get me wrong, there was still money involved, but it was more just passion. Like, now everybody's trying to do more than this person and more, and want more subs and want more views. Fuck all that. Like at the end of the day, let's match passion. Let's match passion.
It got that way, Graphk. It got that way back in 2016, bro.
I think I remember that conversation me and you, Knight, had at the the bonfire. I remember you were like, hey, yo, you do the like, comment, subscribe thing, but at the end of the day, it's just about reaching out to the nation. It's just about making combo with the nation, making some content that the nation could enjoy watching, you know. And dude, that hit me hard, Knight. Like, you seriously, that was like, yo, that's real talk, man. That's real talk. Because like at the end of the day, man, I don't get paid for this shit. I personally don't get paid for this shit. I just post. I do videos because it's a way of venting for me. It's a way of like getting the shit off my chest. Like, if I don't like something that my team did, I'm gonna say it. If I like something my team did, I'm gonna say it. Sometimes it feels good to reach out to other people across the nation and hear what they got to say. You know. The
thing with this is, though, brother, and I love that. I love it. But like, you guys, both of y'all, like, you guys both should be paid because of what you guys did to pave the way, and how much you love this team and how much you have invested, right? So like, somebody like me, I'll come through and say, hey, we're going to do this show, and I'm gonna tell everybody the whole fucking live. It may get irritating after a while, but oh well, go follow my brothers, blase, blase, blah, because that's what it's about. At the end of the day, man, you guys, for a long period of time, everybody went to you guys for the news. They went to you guys to see your reactions.
Yeah, and that's because the news never talked about the fucking Raiders, bro. You go back and watch all the old YouTube videos. That's how we got started, bro. I made it on Night. That's how we all got started. Because them motherfuckers in the media never talked about us, like, ever. Like, dude, it would be the draft, and we'd be on the fucking clock, like, literally, and our pick would come in. They cut to commercial. Yeah.
Hey, bro, every year, bro.
Anything but talk about the Raiders, bro. Dude. That just got so irritating that it kind of manifested us Raider fans going online and posting videos.
Yeah.
Because that's just what you got to do sometimes. Hey, you ain't gonna talk about my Raiders. I'm gonna talk about my Raiders, motherfucker. Yeah. That's how it got started.
But this is the only team, right? The only team in the world, I'm talking about in sports, where the fans need to talk for this team, because I don't want to hear anybody else talk about my team. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about what Stephen A. got to say about the Raiders.
Yeah, fuck that fool.
None of these guys.
It's all click.
I'm going tonight. I'm going to John. I'm going to Sanjeet, Raid, Honcho, Mitch, Mikey. I'm going to all these guys for Raider content. Critique in the chat. Watts. Yep. I'm going to all my dogs. Andy. I don't want to hear nobody else talk about my team. And I felt like when I started, I felt like there was kind of that like, it was like a hole low key at that time. Like there was like a need, you know what I mean? Like, Mikey was still doing his thing and he was doing his numbers. Mitch was doing his thing, but Mitch is more like the ESPN or Raider shit. You know what I mean? We all know that. You know what I mean? The Raider Report, it's not the black hole. You know what I'm saying?
It's chat sports, and he does a great job. It is what it is.
It's great for what they do.
Yeah, it's good shit. It just ain't this.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? And Mitch comes on the show all the time. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just, I felt like, man, there's something missing, because a lot of people stop. Who was the guy? Is that the guy, bro, that's doing the video games now, that did a video and said he quit? I forgot. Who was it? Was that
Black Silver Way, man? And honestly,
yes.
Okay. I think he just stepped away because I honestly think he'll eventually come back, dude. If I'm being honest, I'm still holding out. I still think he's coming back sooner or later.
Hey, don't be shocked, bro, if I go pull him out the woodworks, bro.
You got Dylan. I think I might still have connections with him too, so I'll look into that. There's Raidernation News.
Yeah, Black and Silver Way though. Yeah, he was he was very like next generation, man. The shit that he would like do and like his reactions and all that shit. When you watch it, it's like, wow, that's a Raider fan right there. That's that's the passion that you want to see right there. Yeah, and it was entertaining, and I enjoyed his shit, dude. But I
think the only guy outside of him that I really haven't had on the show yet that I really want is Carl, also from Raider Films. You know what I'm saying? I love his breakdown on film, and I know that he kind of sticks to himself. Yeah. He's not really on the camera. You know what I mean? So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But at some point,
you know what he's talking about, man.
Yeah. And that's why I'm gonna go spam the fuck out of one of his videos. I'm gonna be like, bro, pull up, because people have already been hitting them left and right. Like, you need to go to Doxy and T and come on and come talk some shit, because he talks that shit like us, bro. Like, you can hear it in his voice. Like, he's one of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a real one. You know what I mean? And that's what we want, man. We need more of that. And I'm saying all that to say that I hope, you know what I mean, that I can get more, me personally, more Raider John content, because we need it. Like, we genuinely need it, man. I don't like to listen to some people that don't know this team, or, some people just became fans. I want to hear people that's been fans their whole life talking about this shit, because that's what I do. I mean, that's what it's about, bro. Like
it's a lifestyle, bro. It's a lifestyle.
If Raider John or Oakland Knight says, fuck the Raiders, guess what? They can say that. Because guess what? I can say it too. I can be like, fuck the Raiders. We can get away with that. You know why? Because we genuinely love them, and we've been through the fucking ringer with this shit. You know what I mean?
Multiple
now
times.
If somebody that's just started this shit and never been there, and you say fuck the Raiders, I'm gonna take it personal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like you know how it is, bro. Like, if somebody says fuck your city, like, no, you can't say that. Now, I'm from my city. I can say fuck Sacramento. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let somebody else say it. You know what I mean? But
you got to have priors to this shit, man. You got to tell them like, hey, yo, bro, have you been through a 3 and 14 season or 2 and 14 season? No. Then shut the fuck up. You don't get to say that.
Hey, big shout out to the chat game again, man. Thank you for all your donations and everything you did. I just got a notice right now. One of the leaders of Valley Center for the Blind, Ronaldo Villarreal, Raider fan, is in the chat right now. So
let's go. Shout out to everybody that donated to the cause tonight. Real quick, it's still up top. The link is up top. It's pinned up there, you guys. On the way out, please, you guys, go hit it. hit the donation button and donate a few dollars for a great cause. This, look, Knight, man, thank you, my brother, for just allowing me to be a part of this shit, bro. Like, I don't care. A lot of people say, man, Graphk, you so dope for using your platform. No. I tell everybody, use me. This is what it's about. Like, this is what it's about, bro. Like, if we can do anything for any one of our Raider brothers or sisters or a great cause like that, please use me. Utilize it, because this is what this shit is here for. This is not about me at all. This channel is not about me. That's why I'm so personable. I bring fans in every day because I'm a fan. That's it. I'm one of y'all. And that's what I love about this shit. You know what I mean?
And that's what I love about the channel in general, man, because it's almost like I'm reliving 2013 all over again. And that's what I set out to do, bro. Like, that was my original mission. And I got away from that mission, like, towards the end. And John knows all that story and stuff. But, I mean, it went back all the way up to when I stood up for, it was actually Dylan, the Black and Silver Way, and Mikey that I was standing up for against another beef that started on YouTube. Raider fans, and that's when I did the whole what does the shield mean to you movement.
Yeah,
and that's what really fired me up. I really wanted to bring the nation together. So the fact that I went away from it, but I see your energy and I see what you're doing, dude, and I'm just like, yes. This is what it's about right here, and that's what you represent, brother.
And to hear guys like you guys say that lets me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes.
So I appreciate you guys, and to hear from y'all, to hear from, you know, the rest of the nation in the chat. People hit me every day, man, especially about the mental health. And that's bigger than me, because, you know what I mean? I go through shit. I know we all go through shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I want to know how our brothers and sisters are doing mentally. You know what I mean? Because it's bigger than football at the end of the day. We love our team, but we also love our family within the nation, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? I'm not in the parking lots in Oakland Coliseum tailgating with Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs. I'm out there tailgating with Oakland Knight and Raider John. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there tailgating with Jesse Rodas in the comments section and Jack Kenna. You know, that's what it's about. It's about the people, because at the end of the day, I always tell everybody, I am a Shield fan. I am not a player fan. I do love these guys, and I hope that they do great for their families, but people come and go. It's about the Shield, point blank, period. Nobody comes before this. And at the end of the day, anybody that represents that, if I can do anything, or if my brother's in this chat right now, John, and I can do anything for anyone, why not give back? Because that's what this shit's about. Period. Point blank.
All right. Yo, my shit's about to die, man. So I'm actually, I had to log off. But I just want to tell you, hey, yo, Doc's, you a real one, man.
My brother.
Much love. I fucking love your shit. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Knight, I had to show up for you, man. I had to show up for you, man. So Doc's been trying to get me on, man. I knew this shit was gonna happen when my phone's gonna die. I was gonna come out funny as shit. I was gonna come out looking like the Hulk, green as fuck. I mean, but hey, at the end of the day, I had to show up for you. You're my brother, man. I love you. You know, I'm always here for you, man. Just hit me up whenever you need anything. All right, guys.
I'm putting a show together soon. I'm gonna send you a link. I want to get us on again soon, brother.
All right, for real, man. I'm down.
Questions of a Raider fan. You the shit, brother. I miss you.
All right, love you guys.
Man. Love you too, brother. Have a good night.
All right, like.
Real quick, man, shout out to everybody saying they donated. Shout out to Jack, to what the cause is. Join late. Watch the Captain. Raidernation love, my brother from 916. Jack, hit the link up top. It's pinned up top, brother. It's the Valley Center for the blind, right?
Yes, sir.
We're trying to donate some money, man. Our brother Oakland Knight is heavily involved with the organization, you guys. So make sure that you guys go put $1. Jack Kenna, that 5 right there. Put that over there. Hit that link. Put that 5 over there. You know what I mean? Because on the way out, I want you guys to do that. I got to get ready for this next live night. On the way out, one more time, brother. Please. I know I don't want to have you repeating yourself. Let everybody know on the way out what to do and what this means.
So this is for Valley Center for the Blind, man. We help people who are dealing with sight loss find their independence in life and be the best they can be. We've grown since the pandemic. We're actually hiring blind people to do jobs. Ronaldo Villarreal, that's in the chat. He's one of the workforce development directors who actually hires these people. He's the one who brought me in on a call center when the pandemic hit, and I started supervising that, and now I'm doing outreach and education, spreading awareness. look, man, I deal with kids right now in high school that are going through it big time right now, and they need some confidence, and we could provide that for them as an organization. We can help them in the kitchen. We can make them independent. We can get them on computers, their cell phones, braille notebooks, so they could type and talk to their friends that are sighted. There's so much that this organization can do for the blind, and this all ties into what Graphk does on Mondays, man. Because I tell everybody all the time on my Independently Blind channel, because I do motivational stuff over there as well, that I talk about loss. It's not just about sight loss, man. You lost your hearing, you lost your sight, maybe you lost the ability to speak, some mobility issues. Loss is loss, and so all of us go through something. So you're not just helping someone who doesn't have sight. You're just helping someone that's going to turn around and give back. Because you know what? Anybody in this chat right now that has anything going on, they need me for anything, just hit me up. It's on.
Love it. Shout out to everybody donated. Very inspiring. Shout out to Dan Raider. Shout out to everybody else, you guys. I appreciate you guys for always showing up. And we're going to continue to do this as much as possible. So whenever you got another run, bro, whenever something else pops up and you're like, hey, this is giving this day or whatever, I want to be a part of this, man. And I really meant that with that little girl that wants to rap, man. Whatever I can do to be a part of that, my brother, please involve me.
I'm definitely going to make that happen, man.
Yeah, because my team would love to be a part of that, man.
That would be, dude, that would be just off the chain, bro. The joy of her, oh, man. I can't wait to tell her.
and tell her that she has a producer that this is what makes it so much better when you got a producer like El Fingers that's produced for Chris Brown, French Montana, like all these Snoop. You know what I mean? Like you can tell her this, and she's good. That she knows this beat is coming from that, and now she in her head, she's like, "Whoa!" Like I'm a part E40. Like all these anybody that she probably grew up watching or listening to, he's had his hands in on it. So
music.
Let her know that because that'll make it mean so much more. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat, you guys. Thank you so much. The after show, real quick, is right here, you guys. For Life, Our Raider Story. Go over there. That's the after spot. Everybody gonna be drinking, smoking cigars, chilling, and just talking Raider football. Tonight, like I said, this was deeper than that. You know what I mean? So, my brother, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this, man.
Absolutely.
It's nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump for me. Anytime you got an idea and you like, you know what, I want to do this. I want to get my brother Graphk involved. Do not ever second guess it. Just hit me up, brother, and say this is what we're doing, and I'll put it together, and we off to the races.
You're a real one, my brother. Again, chat. Love you all, nation. This is what it's about. You're showing that we're more than just Raider fans, football fans. We're a nation. We're a family. We're one. And I appreciate every single one of you. Check out my channel. I'll be coming back.
The link is all in the description. I love you, my brother. Have a wonderful night, man. Talk to them people. I want to know what they thought about the show whenever you get a chance to, and let them know, and like I said, let them know if we can get more involved in somehow, some way. Just please let them know. We'll do whatever we can on this side of things. All right.
Much love always.
My brother, man. Appreciate you, King. My brother. Shout out to my brother, Oakland Knight, man. As always, bruh came through, got me involved in some great things, man. Oh, man. Beautiful night, you guys. I'm going to be heading over right here to this link, you guys. For Life, Our Raider Story. Spam the video. Hit them up. Say we here to support our Raider Nation family. It's going to be a little different over there. This ain't going to be a fundraiser. We're gonna be over there. I'm going to grab the bottle. Look, I'm on a road game. So you guys, I can drink on the camera when I'm over there. So we're gonna be over there and we're gonna be having some drinks where I can't get canceled. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother Thor, my brother Q. We're gonna be over there rocking out, doing our thing, having some drinks, just shooting the shit, talking big shit. If you guys want to have some fun, have some drinks, pull up over there. Thank everybody for being a part of this. It means a lot to me. It means a lot tonight. We got Raider John on tonight. That to me is just so fucking dope. I can take that, off the Raider YouTube bucket list. A legend in this shit, man. My brother, So we got him on, and we're gonna have him on again soon. But guys, man, once again, because of you guys, we did something really great tonight. We raised a lot of money for a great cause. So shout out to you guys. Pull up over to For Life, our Raider store, before I just keep saying the same shit over and over and over. Pull up over there, man. And it's all love. Shout out to Queen Docs. Got you always. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Mex Raider, I'm working on it. I am working on it. You guys go spam Raider Films comment section and let them know it's time to go on Docs ENT's live and turn up. Oh, and I want you guys to know too, I'm doing a live this week with the Autumn Windbags. I'm doing a live with them. Shout out to them. Shout out to their channel. They dope as well. They reached out to me and said, let's work. I said, let's do it. So the Autumn Windbags, I will be on the show with them this week. And I'm also doing a show. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but I'm doing a show with a Washington football team podcaster. He was so persistent. He was hitting me up on everything. IG, Twitter, on here. Shout out to him. I'm not mad at my guy. He was like, fuck that. We doing a show. So we're going to talk about our teams. So we're going to do a cross show where it's going to be me and a Washington football team podcaster as well. That's going to be coming up Thursday. The Autumn Windbag show, and that show's actually on Thursday. So 2 shows and coffee and convo on Thursday with that. I think tomorrow I may take a break, may take a day off. I've been doing like 2 or 3 lives a day. You know me though, I may pop in regardless, but actually fuck a coffee and convo. I'm gonna be hungover, man. So pull up over at the next channel, man. I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And you know what it is, man. Or see y'all in a minute. Love you guys, man. Appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real.